All right, so now we've got your partner returning, you're up at net. Okay. And let's say partner is passive Pete, doesn't really want to come to net. Yeah. You know, he's going to hang back. How do we set all, how does this all work out? What would you recommend?
Depends how good the passive Pete is at returning.
Okay.
A lot of times you play a Pro-Am or you're playing with a weaker partner, his return isn't that solid, so you almost have to play a little bit of defense on the first shot. So if passive Pete's returning, I'll sometimes hang back just a little bit, get a wide stance and brace for impact. Yeah. And if he gets a second serve and he's hitting a little bit stronger shot, that's when I'll take a few steps forwards. But on the first serve return, sometimes I'll just hang back a little bit, brace for impact. If he does hit a good return, that's when I'll close, pinch, be aggressive.
Okay, so it's a different psychology, first serve, second serve. And you're saying sometimes you even play two back.
Yeah, you have to. Sometimes returns are so weak that you're just getting killed up there. Yeah. And if you play back, you have more room to boogie. You can even Bob will play deuce court. He can move across and cover some of passive Pete's shots with his forehand, and that gives him time to go over there and cover and play more of the court.
So if you play, let's say you're playing two back, how would that work? We'll say Mike, you're the weaker player.
Okay. So I'm positioned probably right here in the middle of the court, taking up as much space as possible. Yeah. He's going to hit probably a weak return, and by playing two back, we're going to have a chance to stay in the point. Okay. If I was at net, I'd be a target. They would stomp me, hit it at my feet, put it through me, whatever. But now they're going to have to beat us going through us. We'll have more time to hit a good shot.
And do you take over more of the court, basically?
Yeah. He's going to hit his best shot, and he's going to be running. He's going to be taking everything. The court becomes bigger for him, and to get the ball to me, which I'm the weaker player, he's going to have to hit it in the alley.
Yeah. Okay. There's serve over here. Let's set it up.
Mark, serve it over here.
All right.
Yeah. And then it's the same deal. You just hammer it at the net guy, huh?
Hammer as hard as I can. I have to be more aggressive. I know I have to end the point and hit a good shot low, or they're going to go back to passive Mike, who's going to get us in trouble.
Okay. Got it. Mark, put the return more down the middle next time. Or your shot.
Bob's making a
at
pinch
the rec
play.
level. That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Just like that.
But you saw me put my position in the middle of the court. I was almost playing a little bit of singles, getting myself in. This was the neutral position for me, where I could cover there and cover a lot of his court as well.
So when you're here, the first couple shots, I can't remember if that was two or three shots. You were going over here, and then the kill shot, you went there.
Yeah, I wasn't going super wide to either side, because that would create angle, and that would, create just angles where they could hurt me. They could go behind me. I was just opening up the court. I was going down the middle, low, waiting for a weak reply, a kill shot.
Okay.
Yeah, so but he's basically playing that side of the court, because if they play that side of the court, they got to come across the middle, and he should be in the middle to get to me.
Okay, so you're just filling up as much space as possible.
The one thing I don't want to do, unless I hit a stone cold winner, is go high over to his forehand volley, because that pretty much is an easy way to get to Mike.
Yeah, okay.
Easy way to get.
And his weight's coming forward. I'm going to be here, so he's going to have to be a little bit in front of me, or he's going to run right into me. So he's coming forward on every shot he hits.
So you're really being conscious about controlling angles with the shots you hit, to control their angles so that you are more likely to get the next shot.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Sometimes like Mike played this Pro-Am called the Necker Cup, where you're playing against guys that really can't play. So Mike has to somehow look like he's not trying his hardest, but he wants to win. And he could put people in really bad positions and make them hit weak shots by even bunting low at their feet. Yeah. So Mike was looking like he was playing patty cake, but he was putting them in really awkward positions by controlling the middle, keeping it down low at their shoes. So it looked like he was playing easy, but he was in control at all times.
Okay. Yeah, and then taking 75% of the court.
Yeah.
Telling my partner just to shade over a little bit, just give me a little bit more room to take over.
So, I mean, it looked like he's being a nice guy, but he's just being a mercenary.
Subtly
a hired
brutal.
gun.
That's what we call it, subtle brutality.
Subtle playing against these rich guys that, they want to be able to play, and you don't want to everyone's watching. You don't want to look like you're just a bad guy. but you know there's a prize at the end. You want to win.
Sure. Yeah, of
so
course.
you got to be subtly brutal, and that's hitting it low, hitting it through the middle.
Just kind of
And
control.
what did I do?
Oh, wow, it just happened to come to me when I was right at the net. I had to put it away. Got it.
Yep.
Pretty good. So let's say you're up. Let's say you're not playing two back, and you're now up at net.
Yep. Okay.
So let's just talk about. Man,
So-
let's say the return's okay, but you're going to stay back now. You got a passive
So
Pete.
passive Pete's going to stay back. So usually this is where I set up camp on the first serve return. That guy's got a pretty good serve. He's got a weak return. I'm almost on the service line, bracing for impact, and as you see, I'm over towards the middle of the court. I want to take away any of the middle balls that go.
So you're exposing a lot of line.
Yeah, I'm leaving this open.
Yeah.
If he does get the return all the way cross court in the alley, then I'll take that away. But right now, I expect him probably to hit a weak return at the net guy.
All right.
He's not going to be able to get it all the way across court. So I'm bracing and I'm taking away the middle, which is his kill shot.
Okay, so you're first position for his ball.
The most likely situation here is he hits a bad return to the net guy, and the net guy is going to try to kill it through the middle. So that's why I'm back a little bit, bracing, but taking away the middle.
You're taking his shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's walk
practice that.
through. Yeah, let's walk through that exchange real quick.
And that was too good. So I did all I could. I got to be a little bit quicker next
Yeah.
time, but he hit a
It was a
perfect
good
shot
volley,
down
but-
my feet, and at least I had a chance at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try to.
All of a sudden, I turned you into a great player.
Yeah. It's weird. If you keep the point going long enough, you might morph.
Yeah. Let's try it again. Yep.
Yep. And that'll happen pretty regularly
Yeah.
if they keep getting it back at your weaker partner. But
Yeah, I mean, I probably should have made a move there. If I know he's gonna probably come with a weak shot, I gotta take a little more risk and poach on the first one. It's tougher on a first serve return, or on a first serve situation because I'm a little further back. I'm in a worse situation to be close to the net and pinch. So
let's say the ball goes past now. Let's say you initially were positioned in case Jared got it.
Yeah.
But once the ball goes past, what happens with you?
then I should close if I'm doing the right thing. I should close and then do the pinch.
Okay.
Once he gets it at his feet,
So
if
then,
it's pretty low and it's not sitting up, that's the move I should make.
okay. So then it goes back into almost the same scenario as when your partner's serving, is you're pinching up at net. So.
It's exactly the same situation.
Okay. So the first step is you evaluate: is it going to this guy? If it's not, then you immediately transition.
My first play is to keep my eye on this guy to see if his eyes light up and he's going to take a crack at me. Then that's when I've in the brace position. But if it gets by him, that's when I can be more aggressive. And
Okay.
take
Let's
the
see how that
chance.
works.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is that pretty much how it plays out? If
That's
let's say you pinch there and the guy gets it cross court, it just becomes again the normal situation where you move back here.
Normal
And you
poach
keep
play where I'm not actually going completely, but I'm just pinching, trying to make it small, getting as close to the net as possible, making it as tough as possible for him to get the ball back to passive Pete.
All right, so you guys have this game cat and mouse for really working on when your partner's returning the net guy's
Yeah.
responsibilities and timing the poach.
This is a drill we do a
Okay.
lot. It's great for both players. It's great for the net guy coming in to hit a volley cross court or down the line when he's feeling the pressure. It's a tough volley, but it's also great for the poacher to play the game. You know, to read the play, to see if the ball goes wide, then shifts his weight over this way, to poach, get comfortable making the moves. And we do this. We try to do this every day. It really gets us in the rhythm of the poaching, and also helps the volleyer, hit balls under pressure.
Okay, got it. So it's basically a game against you two.
Cat and mouse, yeah.
So
Here we
okay,
go.
so everybody to see how it works.
Good luck.
Good serve. Ah, had some heat on it.
Good move. I hit a good volley cross court. He was so close to the net that, and he made a good pinch.
And committed, yeah.
And he won that 1 point. I mean, you're going to get burned a few times, but if you make those moves, I'm going to be a less sure volleyer.
Well, so let me ask you this. You pinched on that one, but sometimes you'll cover the alley. Like
yeah.
You're literally trying to mess.
Yeah,
You're trying to mess
playing the
Mike
game.
up. Like Mike go line.
It's a mental game.
Yeah.
If I've gone cross court 2 or 3, maybe he covers the line because he knows I'm going to change it up. If I've gone line a few times, there's no way I'm going line 3 in a row. So that's where he makes the move. And you're always playing this mental game with your opponents. You know, on the biggest points, you got to make a decision in your mind. Where do you think he's going to go? And
Since I just burned Mike on the poach, maybe the next time I'll fake and I'll stay.
Okay. Well, why don't you guys play it out a couple
Okay.
times, and we'll see you guys
Good luck.
battle.
see, I bailed out there, and he made a good move. He read my mind. See, I'm a guy that likes to go up the line twice in a row. I do everything in 2s,
Oh yeah.
and he knows that. So I don't know why.
Do everything in twinsies.
I knew that you knew that, and so he knew that I knew that, and I had to go cross court there. He made a good move.
So
But
it's-
it's a constant battle with your opponent. He's imagining where the ball is going to go, and right there he's in the driver's seat. I'm hitting a low volley. If he gets close enough, that's where he wins the point 95% of the time.
Often the uncomfortable volleyers, the bad volleyers, are the ones that bail down the line.
They get worried. They see a presence, and they're like, "Oh,
They
he's going to
freak
poach,"
out.
and they freak out. And all you have to do is just close, and you're all over
Take
the line.
away. So the
Take away the line.
panicky volleyers are the ones that usually bail down the line. And so
The bad volleyers do a lot of bailing.
often all you have to do is close, pinch a little bit towards the center, and then cover your line.
Oh,
And you'll
cover it,
get-
okay.
Yeah, the
you'll get the
sloppy
easy shot.
volleyers like to take it up the line. The guys that are really solid and they're cocky, they think they can beat you cross court. That's when you poach on them.
Okay.
Like,
Especially on
there's
the
a few guys. Todd Woodbridge was a solid volleyer. He always went hard. He thought he was the best volleyer in the world. He thought he could beat you.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if he's the best volleyer in the world. If you make the correct move and pinch it, doesn't matter if he's Harry Houdini.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna beat you.
Yeah.
So to round that out, with this particular game and this particular move, it's amazing how much you've taken out the weaker player, where he's almost a non-factor, where you're in complete. Once the return's in, you're in complete control of the destiny at that point.
You
right?
really are. It's not about the baseliners in this situation. It's all about this game of cat and mouse between him and me. If he hits a great volley down the line, too good. Give him that one shot, but you know he's thinking. And like we said before, thinking is the worst thing you can do in tennis. It's got to all be instinctual and flowing. So if he's thinking, he's going to miss those volleys on the big points.